Yo, Taurus, Sun Rising Moon, what's up? My name is Angelo77. Welcome back to this channel if you already subscribed, or welcome to this channel if you're new here. You're at the right time, at the right place with the right spiritual team. Your spiritual team right now is consulting with mine, and we're energizing, or they're energizing the cards that we're going to use for your reading. So I will start with an energy oracle card deck to see like your present, past, future energies that are coming into 66% batteries. Take what resonates, okay? I'm going here with divine numbers. I'm going here with the light. So the present, Archangel Michael, you very feel like not stagnant, not stable, maybe even in anxiety. But he's here. Call upon Archangel Michael. He's going to help you to work with your root chakra, to find security and stability, and to get out from the anxiety. The past, Archangel Cameo, a lot of solar plexus activation. I feel like you have been working a lot on your solar plexus and also work more, and you're very surrounded by angels. What's going on here right now? 2 angel cards appeared in your reading and it already started like a couple seconds. By the way, if you want to book me for a personal reading, I do 101 readings via video call, 30 minutes. Check out the description box. Everything you need to know is there. But with the Archangel Cameo, here's a lot of solar plexus activation. The solar plexus is also understanding that you're not a slave from the matrix. And I feel like in the past you started more and more to embrace your capability of understanding that you can create projects, that you can co-create, that you can start something, and you've been working on something, you started something. Also, your self-worth has been improved. Like in the past, you've been doing a lot of self-worth work, a lot of solar plexus work, and understanding that you don't give a damn about the opinion of other people. This brought, like, I feel like the things that you have been working on in the past, you don't see right now any fruition, and that's kind of creating this energy of I need to survive, I have to survive, I feel like, was this really the right choice or not? This kind of energy is the anxiety. What is coming for the future? Cornucopia. Look, even though this card is in reverse, I feel like it's in reverse because they tell me right now in your present momentum there's already blessings and momentum of blessings and bliss that you can acknowledge, and you should acknowledge, that you should be grateful for. Because the things that you've been working, I feel like you have a high expectation, or you are so connected to the bigger picture, Taurus, of this cornucopia, of this fruition here, of these fruits that you're going to harvest. Though here and there you receive some blessings that will lead you. Like, you know, imagine there's this bunch of grapes, okay? And you don't receive right now this bunch of grapes, this whole thing of grapes, but here and there you receive 1 grape or 2 grapes. And this creates this instability within your being. I feel you. It's like you started a business. Here and there you have some clients, but you already see yourself being so fully booked with clients for whatever service you do. So be grateful for these momentum, these fragments of the bigger picture that you receive here and there, because it's building. Those are puzzle pieces, they told me right now. Puzzle pieces that are matching more and more together. But it's in your hands if you acknowledge those little puzzle pieces that are playing a part in this big puzzle piece itself that you constantly see and that you hold on to. But acknowledge the puzzle pieces that you receive here and there, Taurus. Because cornucopia is coming. If it's in reverse or not, it's coming. It's already there. That's why it's reverse. It's like you don't see right now that there's a lot of fruition and harvest coming to your way. And I feel like there's more and more to come. There's more and more to acknowledge with the number 5 and 3. I feel like this is the challenge and the difficulty here in your being, in your momentum, where you are right now in your timeline reality, to acknowledge these puzzle pieces that you receive that are actually divinely there to like hold you, even like to kind of make you even more secure that you're on the right path. It's like following the breadcrumbs to the right direction. You already see the big piece of bread. That's why you don't really fully appreciate those little breadcrumbs that actually lead you to this path, that you are already on the path. Let's see what is coming with the tarot. The devil and wish fulfillment here. Look, the more you're releasing yourself more and more from the fear, more and more from the doubt, more and more from the worry, because devil is Capricorn energy, illusions, and it's in reverse. That's good, because this creates a lot of wish fulfillment for you. Acknowledge what you already have. Acknowledge that you have been through so much change, and I got very goosebumps here and here, because it's all about you acknowledging what you have, what you gained so far. Because the more you do that, the more you bring yourself stable and you ground these energies, that you see this bigger picture and ground it to the time space reality that you are right now in, the more you tap into this co-creation and see and receive a lot of breadcrumbs, more and more grapes, more and more fruit pieces for your garden. It's like you have this garden that you've been working on, your subconscious mind, you spread the seeds, you water the seeds. And you have, for example, this raspberry plant. Here and there you see raspberries actually fruitioning, but you see like a big bunch, like a big plant full of raspberries. Though you just see here and there momentum, where one raspberry is there, other raspberry, and you eat that. But you actually expect so much more, and this is coming to your way. Acknowledge this here and there, this raspberry, and be grateful for it. You know, I like chewing gum because it gives a lot of oxygen into my brain, so don't take me for like, sorry if it's kind of unprofessional for you or not. So let's see. They say 2 times shuffling. Okay. The Hanged Man, again, wish fulfillment. Hanged Man talks about like, you know, like again, bring yourself out of this kind of feeling unstable here with the reds, with the red colors. It's all happening for you. Like acknowledge what you receive. What's your current energy? Again, bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups, it's beautiful. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. I feel like you need to surrender more. The Tower talks also about surrendering, ending contracts. You get pushed to the cold waters, you actually see that you can swim. And I feel like you receive more and more things. As I said, here and there some little blessings, but blessing is blessing. Even maybe like one client here, next 3 days another client, or whatever you like, one raspberry here, next 2 days another raspberry. Appreciate, acknowledge, and be grateful for them. The past, Page of Wands, yes. Having this idea, this project with the solar plexus here, knowing that you're worthy, knowing that you're capable of creating this, being assertive, Aries energy, and really like also like a lot of sacral solar plexus activation, creation, divine creator, being very creative and starting something that you've been working on since the past. It's coming more and more to fruition. What's the future? The Hermit in reverse, I feel like it has to do something with you being a healer, you offering healing services, you being a light for another person. And right now what you're going through, it's maybe even part of your wisdom, so you can gain more and more wisdom and utilize whatever you're experiencing right now for other people's reality, for other people's problems, for other people's challenges. It's all bringing a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges. Hey! Nein, ich film gerade! Nein! Sorry, my little brother. So the Hermit is also Virgo energy, and it's all about healing, but I feel like you have healed enough in the future. Es reicht! Nein! Nein, sonst ignoriere ich dich den ganzen Tag. Every time when I film a reading, is coming here. What are the hopes and change? Give me a second. Okay, so let's see the hopes. With the Hermit here, and we're sorry so much. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's Lightworker being back in his family, seeing his own shadow, integrating his shadow aspects, and trying to be like you know, hermit mood. Okay, yeah. I feel like whatever you're going through right now, it's all about you becoming more and more the healer that you are meant to become to, being the light bringer to other people. Devil energy. Like whenever I see the devil or the hermit, it's all about Lucifer. It sounds crazy, I know, but this is such a beautiful word actually, because it means the light bringer. And this is actually the hermit. And you are learning just more and more things that helps you to bring more light to the world. And it will has an end with the hermit, and it will have an end to, it will has an end to be constant healing, to be in constant healing mood, to be like constantly working on something, inner work, because you've been doing a lot of inner work, you experience a lot of things. Those cycles are closing right now. You become more and more to this direction of cornucopia, Taurus. Stick to it, because you know, like even this is very merged together. I feel like this has a lot of like the present and the future right now. I mean, of course, time doesn't exist, because right now is like future as well as past. It's up to me in my present moment where I have the power if I follow the future or the past. For you though, is the more you feel stable in your being with actually doing grounding work, because you feel so like falling something, but it's all about like putting yourself more in a surrender mood, the more you allow this fruition happening. Let's see the hopes. I wanted to say even maybe you have some Aries placements in your reading. If you feel aligned with that, watch the Aries video, because the hope card is the sun as well as an Aries, and this is beautiful because there's healing coming, there's abundance coming, everything based on the creation that you've been putting into with the sacral chakra here, with the Page of Wands, and everything that you put into action in the past, Taurus, it's coming tenfold back. Even though it doesn't seem right now this way, the sun speaks, like tarot never lies. What is the subconscious mind telling you? Yes. You don't have to feel like you're juggling around. You just have to be stagnant within your now, within your present moment, and do the work. Even though you just see one raspberry or two raspberries being like fruitioning, being like harvesting or ready to harvest, it doesn't mean that there's no more to come. Harvest those raspberries. Be grateful for them. And keep doing the work. It will has an end. It will find its end. The troubled waters, the up and downs, it will has an end. It will find its end. Again, bottom of the deck, and I always forget that it will stay like this, you know, but sometimes I have this impulse to see like bottom of the deck, acknowledge what you have right now, because wish fulfillment is coming to you, Taurus. Let's see the Psychic Tarot. 3 cards want to come through for Taurus. Balance, and it fell on Hermit. Number 11 again. Balance in reverse. I feel like it will has an end to try to understand. It will find its end to constantly balancing yourself out with the 2 Pentacles energy here, to constantly try to like overcome through the struggle. You know, like I see you right now managing your savings, your money for the week, for the month. It will find its end. You will be so full of abundance. You don't have to worry about anything anymore, because you constantly receive raspberries, and one day you will come to a day where you look back with all these raspberries. You will have so much fruition and harvest happening that every raspberry that your plant is giving to you, it will bring yourself, your table to overflow. You cannot eat that much of raspberries. That's why you have to put it to a table and share it with the people that you love so much, that are sitting at your table, that have access to your table, that you have chosen to sit at your table. Though, keep doing the work. Keep surrendering. Even though there's right now Tauro momentum happening for you, something has happened in your life, a sudden shock, sudden news, and you feel like, oh my God, I don't know how to move forward. It's all there for you to gain more wisdom, to like test you kind of how much are you willing to do the work. You know, like what do you right now experience, for example, like with the door here, and I try to like maintain my own energy. It's like, how much do you want this, Angelo? How much do you want to bring this reality that you envision into your reality? even though you're surrounded by people that challenge you and make it so much difficult for you, but do you hold on to like, oh my god, it's so difficult to do this and I cannot do that? Or I will go through it even if it means that I have to be this way, that I have to, like, because I get to do this. Even if I just see one raspberry gaining from this video, I will keep doing the work, because the only person that can stop me is myself, is my ego. And this is the questions that you should ask yourself as well. Why should I stop filming these videos? Why should I stop stopping my service that I offer to the world, my healing properties, my healing services, my light? Because of external reality problems or challenges that kind of stop me, that kind of hinder me. But at the end of the day, I hinder myself. I allowed them to hinder me. I allowed them to dim my light because I gave away my power. Ask yourself these questions. Fertility is coming and you're growing more and more. It's all about growing and you understanding your divine eternal power. Strength card energy, infinite power, infinite strength. But it's in your hands if you acknowledge that or not. And you've been doing the work for it. Right now, there's some final tasks, some final challenges. So you can fully see, did I do the work or not? Am I ready for this abundance or not? Taurus, Sun, Rising, Moon. Solitude. You will come to a place where, but as I said, you're going to look back to like how many raspberries you have harvested, and you will write it down. Maybe even you've been writing on a book or publishing a book, but there's something coming to you with the 9 is closing old cycles, receiving karma. Solitude, more about the things that you're experiencing right now. Find some solitude in your present momentum, even if it's tower, even if it's being pushed into the cold water, even if it means like that you are in a situation where you have very challenging time to maintain your energy and to move forward for the things that you desire. Find some solitude, even if it's for 5 minutes. Try to see the bigger picture of why you're experiencing right now what you experience, because it's all part of growing. It's all part of testing you if you can manage and maintain your inner strength or not, your eternal infinite power or not, because the hope is the sun. Abundance is on its way to you. You experience it already here and there with some raspberries. What's the Akashic Tarot message that wants to come through for Taurus? Beautiful. It fell on Page of Wands. Reflection. Reflect on how much you have been through, on what kind of tribals, challenges. 55% battery. Number 19 is also completion. I feel like there's a lot of awakening of your psychic abilities. With the Page of Wands here and there, you had some intuitive assertiveness. You had some, like spotting the needle on its head kind of momentum, and your intuition was giving you some guidance or some downloads or some insights about people that you picked up, but it's awakening more and more. I want to read out the reflection card for you because there's full moon energy, completion of cycles. Whatever you've been working, whatever you've been starting, whatever you've been manifesting since the first new moon, where you started this project, it's coming to, like, a 6-month cycle is coming to its end. 9-month cycle is coming to its end. 12-month cycle is coming to its end. A lot of fruition and harvesting is coming to your way. This card can sometimes show a trip, particularly a trip over or by water. More important, it can reveal that you now have a direct line to your psychic gifts. You are also more aware of your emotions and more reflective about them. Maybe you have some Cancer in your chart. You recognize the differences between your intuitive voice, which is calm and assured, and your lower emotional compulsions, which are urgent and sometimes fear-based. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. This also would be a great time for you to take classes in meditation, psychic development, counseling, healing, and other psychological and spiritual arts. If you have such an interest, your yin side is wide open, your feminine side, and this is also the side of being receptive, welcoming. And your receptivity is high, so abundance is on its way to you and you welcome it more and more. Trust your inner voice and you will be guided to greatness. And to close the reading, some notes here. This was the first one. It felt like close to the sun. I love and respect myself unconditionally. And this fell on 2 pentacles. Closing old cycles. As I said, how synchronistic is this? Your subconscious mind is giving you some guidance. And Gemini. I feel like June month is going to be about you closing old cycles. I feel like also closing old cycles in regards the differences between your intuition and your fear-based inner voice with the Hermit here. And the 2 constantly juggling around. What is this more my intuition or is this more my fear-based voice? And you understand this more and more. Beautiful energy. And I feel like you're going to be enlightened so much in so many ways. Taurus, take what resonates. My name is Angelo. If you feel like this reading has helped you a lot, even though my little brother had like kind of interruption here, I deeply appreciate donations to my channel. I don't know, or like whatever you want to do, or booking me for a one-on-one reading via video chat. I have free slots. In the description box is everything that you need to know about my person. And if not, and this ends here, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss the future readings. This is kind of the work that I'm doing here. I hope you aligned it with my energy. I send you so much love, light, unicorns, and blessings, abundance, light, healing, blah, blah, blah. Bye.